This tutorial is for 5th grade Module 2 Lesson 5. In this lesson, students will be finding the product of numbers using the area model and then transferring their answers to the standard algorithm. This will help the students see how their number makes sense in the standard algorithm. So I have the problem 34 times 21. I'm going to take each factor and write it in expanded form. The first factor will be written along the side of my rectangle as 30 and 4. The second factor will run along the top of the rectangle. So 21 is the same as 20 and 1. Now I'm going to divide these place values, which means now I have 4 rectangles, and because this is the area model of multiplication, I'm using the formula for area to determine the area of each rectangle. So I'll start here. This rectangle is 30 by 20. Well, 3 times 2 is 6, times 10 is 60, times another 10 is 600. This rectangle is 30 by 1. So 30 times 1 is 30. Here I have a rectangle that is 4 by 20. Well, 4 times 2 is 8, times 10 is 80. And this rectangle is 4 by 1. So 4 times 1 is 4. The next step is to add the columns of numbers. So here I have 30 and 4 for a total of 34. Here I have 600 plus 80 for a total of 680. To transfer these numbers to the standard algorithm, my 34 will go in my first row, and my 680 will go in my second row. Now I just need to find the sum of these products. So I have 4, 3 and 8 is 11, 6 and 1 is 7. So the answer is 714. You can see how this matches up to the standard algorithm. 1 times 4 is 4, 1 times 3 is 3. 20 times 4 is 80, 20 times 30 is 600. I add the partial products again for a total of 714. In this example, I have a 3-digit number times a 2-digit number, but we follow the same process. So I'm going to write 434 in expanded form along the side of the rectangle, which would be 400, 30, and 4, and 21 across the top, which would be 20 and 1. I will divide my place values. Now you can see I have 6 rectangles, and I'll find the area of each. This first rectangle is 400 by 20. Well, 4 times 2 is 8, times 10 would be 80, times 100 would be 8,000. This rectangle is 30 by 20. Well, 3 times 2 is 6, times 10 is 60, times another 10 is 600. This rectangle is a 4 by 20. 4 times 20 is 80. Over here I have 400 times 1, which is 400. Next rectangle is 30 times 1, which is 30. And the last rectangle is 4 times 1, which is 4. And again, I'll add my columns of numbers. So this one is 434. Over here I have 8,680. And again, I will transfer these sums to the standard algorithm. I'll add my partial products. 3 plus 8 is 11. 10 plus 1 is 11. For a final product of 9,114. In the next section, we're going to think about our area model for multiplication, but we're going to use the standard algorithm to solve the problems. So I'll set up my first problem. I have 431 times 12. So first I'll multiply the 2 in the ones place times each digit in 431. So 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 30 is 60. And because my 6 is in the tens place, that shows me it is worth 60. And 2 times 400 is 800. My 8 is in the hundreds place, so I know that I have 800. Now this 1 is actually 10 because it's in the tens place. So 10 times 1 is 10. 10 times 30 would be 300. And because my 3 is in the hundreds place, I know that I have 300. And 10 times 400 is 4,000. So there are my partial products, and I just need to find the sum. So my final answer is 5,172.